afternoon, good morning, and good evening. I'm sorry, I was jamming out to the music. I was getting all caught up in it. Yeah, we are here from global, everywhere from the Netherlands, from Canada, from the United States, from Portugal, all over. It's your Pleasure Network, part of the Pleasure Network team. Myself, I'm the host with the most, your head of communications, Tommy, as you all know. Um, we also have Tim, our CEO, Liv, our head of operations, and then Paul, our head of investor relations. But yeah, to kick it off, it's been an absolute crazy month to say the least in crypto, NFT, just in the whole space in the financial world in general. But yeah, here we are. We're still standing. We're still building. Um, Thanks for sticking around with us, guys. But yeah, just to bang it out, as Pleasure Network, all of our everything's been doing great. Our Discord has been everybody's been jumping over to Discord. We're going to start really banging out the Discord with our new platform releases coming down the line. Twitter has increased. Instagram has been banging. Telegram is Telegram. Yeah. And going forward, we're going to start off with just talking about our pleasure coin in general. Um, Looking back at the bear market, Tim, you want to start off and talk about what we have going on with the actual coin?
Yeah, sure. So hello guys and welcome to our AMA. So for the pleasure coin, yeah, crypto in general. I think that we can definitely say that we're in a bear market, and yeah, what we thought was good was in those bear markets you really have the time to build your product. Yeah, we're coming to that later on. That we're not building one product, but we're building a lot of products, an whole ecosystem. So time to build is very good for us. um, but what we also thought is that we need to have more people to join our ecosystem so that we can have more feedback on our products and more people telling about the awesome creators that we have and buy their content as well, even in the bear market. So what we did, a few months ago we hired the Moon Lab to help us with the marketing. What most companies do in the bear market is tune down and stop with things. But we have extended the partnership until at least the end of the year, so that we have more time to be able to focus on all the stuff that we're doing with them. They learn a lot about our products, and we learn about their team, and we're aligning better and better. And yeah, they're going to be with us till at least the end of the year. So that's super cool. At least I think that's very great that they extended their stay. Um, so looking back, we also had the new website up and running, www.pleasurecoin.com. We have added most features already, but we are continuously looking at it. We still have plans for Crypto Academy, Creator Academy, stuff like that. Yeah, I think that's everything for looking back at the coin. So looking forward, we are looking at future collaborations and partnerships with other communities, but also with a whole different kind of things that you can't even imagine. So, but of course, we can't talk about that right now. We need to have everything in place and ink on paper, whatever, before we can announce those partnerships. But we are going to show something or are we going to show it with the
You the boss.
Well, we can show it, but I don't know. I can't do it right now with during the live stream. But I'm definitely that someone can show it in Telegram or on Discord at the time that I'm talking about it later on at the Pleasureland part. um, so yeah, what we did with Pleasure Coin is take into account the well, we have a lot of investors investing in the coin, and what we would like to always do is optimize profit and and reduce the risk. And during this bear market, we did it too late, but you never know when you should do it. but we thought being paired with the Matic pair is such a volatile coin. We are also volatile, so in times that it goes up, then you have two times volatile. That's all. That's good. But when you go down, you can lose 80% of your value in just a matter of weeks. And we thought that the risk management was just the best thing to focus on in entering a bear market, so that we can grow on our own force with our own power and our own community. So yeah, basically we switched at, I don't know exact price, but it was like 40 cents or something, or 45 cents. And it went down to 33, and then we were very happy. And now it's a little bit higher. But anyway, since we did that, we had a lot of weird days. But last few weeks we have been growing stable, about a few percents per day, and sometimes some accumulation phase, or I don't know, some period that we are not growing that fast, but we have been showing some stable growth, and that's way more important than showing pump and dumps, because yeah, we're here for the long run, and we have a lot of interest in staying here for a while. And everyone has that, so yeah, I think it's better to just grow slowly and stable, or not even slowly, but like stable growth. Um, if you grow 1% every day, you're still 37x in a year. So that's yeah, quite well if you can do that stable without any big dips. Yeah, and the last but not least, I think definitely not least, is that we are really looking at a way. Every time we look at the way how people can onboard more easy in the coin. But the first time that you have to buy crypto in general is just I can't swear. It's a very difficult thing. So yeah, the fiat to crypto on ramping is yeah, a very bad boy. But we have found a very good solution that you can buy our token with credit cards, Apple Pay, Google Pay, and yeah, we will be releasing that. Yeah, sorry, I can't say any date soon. But funny thing is that we will have a very easy on ramping. So even if you don't have a wallet yet, then you can still buy it, and then on the go we will create your wallet and stuff like that. So that's, yeah, I think a very big step for us. I think that yeah, that's a good outlook for what's coming. So stable growth, um, fiat on ramping, and more collaborations, partnerships.
Yeah.
Looking really forward to only if you only look at the coin. I'm really looking forward to yeah, to the next few months and years, of course.
Yeah, I think everybody's pretty pumped up, Tim. As always, you're always very transparent on things and why we do everything. And at the end of the day, Tim's very big. The whole team, as well as Tim, we're all about community. We're all about longevity, right? We want to be here next year this time. We want to be here next year, the year after that. So, every move that we make is because of that. It's always about that longevity and still being here. Like Tim said, we're not the pump and dump. We're not, here. That's why if we were a pump and dump and we were all about money and everything else, we would have kept the taxes on and just been banking. We were all about doing the utility, and that's why we got rid of that. So yeah, going forward, and I don't think Tim said this yet, but yeah, I don't know if he did probably say it, but with the Pleasure Coin website, we're going to be adding on things all the time. The one section I really like is the news section. We're going to have a lot of news on there. So when, if there's people that aren't into the Web3, or there's people that aren't into crypto, like, send them to our page, and like, we're going to have everything that we've been doing, and that's a huge step in the right direction. I know everybody's been crying for it, and we heard you. But yeah, going forward with Pleasurably, and I think the best one to talk about Pleasurably would be one of our amazing creators and one of our OG creators, Liv.
Alrighty, so Pleasurely has been super exciting in the beta phase. It's been going really, really, really good. So essentially, within this past month, we opened our beta phase to our Pleasure Pass holders. And as of the current moment, we had 150 Pleasure Pass users who had already started taking advantage of using the platform and providing feedback and giving us all that sort of goodness. And then we also have about 24 active creators with a pending list of about 200 plus incoming as well. So really, really exciting to see people coming in, to see people starting to enjoy the community that we have going on there. So definitely check it out if you do have a Pleasure Pass. We know that not everybody's in there yet. Definitely go check it out. It's super, super exciting. We have lots of stuff that we'll be able to present when things are fully ready, but we are going to continue to develop the product as we wrap up the rest of our beta. And then going forward, what we're working on is we are starting to prepare for our full open launch. Essentially, we are looking at adding NSFW payments, then closing testing to make sure that it is seamless before launched fully to public. So we will be making sure to test everything out for you guys as well. We'll also be continually adding new features, new updates, fixing bugs as we continue to go and grow along with our developers as well, who have been just absolutely smashing things on that end. And then as for the onboarding, we are onboarding creators who signed up on our waitlist at www.pleasurably.com. So we have reached out to them. You should have received an email. So if you guys are tuning into this because you were wondering what's going on, go check those emails. If you signed up on that wait list, we have reached out for creators only, however, because as we mentioned, we are in beta phase. So the only access for users is those who are holding the pleasure passes.
Yeah. So I'd like to add something for this part as well, if that's okay. Because it's kind of cool that I'm probably gonna say this kind of message a few times this AMA because I'm really proud of what we are doing. But we've been, I don't know, it's like 9 months ago that I joined the team, and we have been building and designing structures, processes, and little software user experience designing, and everything is coming together now. And even like Pleasurely is built. We started with like an idea and a vision, and we have been able to craft that to a real website and a web application that will enable creators to show their content to their fans and let them pay for it. So um, I'm really proud of the usability. I don't know if everyone is that also looked into the software is feeling the same, but I think that we have been hearing a lot of nice feedback from people that use the application. And I want to do a shout out to all the people that have worked for this. Well, where we are at this phase, like all the developers, they never get any shoulder clap. But I want to say, yeah, show gratitude to those developers and designers and everyone who's been working a lot of time, and everything has to be quick, quick, quick. So yeah, I just wanted to say, yeah, good job, guys, and the work, the hard work is paying out, and it's almost there. So sorry for
Yeah,
my.
it's absolutely amazing. Yeah, everyone knows, I've been part of the community since the beginning as well. And oh shit, everyone's trying to call me. Sorry, and I swore, but whatever. But I've been part of the community since the beginning, and then I jumped on the team. I've been in crypto forever, and I tell you what, just being part of being part of the community is one thing. It's amazing, and this is one of the most amazing and different communities I've ever been part of. You could tell it's different the minute you step in. A little on the slower side lately, but that's just because of market conditions. You go into any chats, and that they're all pretty dead. Nothing really going on. We have so much dropping. We're here. We're here, guys. Things are ready. Things are done. It's just those last little steps, like Tim said, and Liv had explained out. Is now it's all about preparation, and it's all about pushing these things to market the right way. Right. Everything we've always done soon, around the corner. We've always said it, but we said it because what's the rush? We're going to rush something out. It's going to break and look like shit, like some of the competitors we have that still have broken products. Everything we launch, we want it to be, mamma mia, pristine, spot on. And going forward, Pleasurably is going to be the one, our first one that's going to be launched non-beta, and it's already like looking amazing. And all the things that are being fixed right now are just like perfect. But yeah, going forward, Pleasureland. I know a lot of people are pumped about Pleasurely. Some people are pumped about Pleasureland. Some people are pumped about Pleasure Nifty. I'm pumped about all friggin' three. Almost slipped again. I get excited, guys. My nipples are hard. You know how I roll. Who wants to? Tim, did you want to update it as far as what's going on with Pleasureland as far as some of the sales? You are the numbers man. You are the
yeah, sure. Well, we started with the first the first asset sale, and yeah, when was it? In March, something like that, end of March, beginning of April, and then the market was kind of good still, and then we sold out all the ping passes quite fast because everyone from the community believed in what we were about to do with our metaverse. So we started the pink doll sales quite soon after they sold out, like 30 days, and there are still almost 340 left or something, 300 something, and all the pink pads that will be able to are open for sales will be still for sales because we didn't start yet with that part. But there are still pink dolls left. And every pink doll will be also eligible to mint a pink pad. So basically you will get a pink.
pleasure pad.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'm still not used to the name. That's also cool that we allow our community to vote for something, and we started off with a name, and then the community decides another name. But, I'm not always used to change things in my head, so I don't know if someone doesn't have a pink doll but wants one. You should definitely buy one because we have some. I don't know if someone can drop the teaser in in chat, but we are almost there to give you some little surprise and present you a little surprise. I don't know when it will be, but it will be definitely very soon. And then once you see that surprise, you will hope that there is still one left for you to buy because that's so awesome that you will I don't know, you will regret probably if you don't have a pink doll yet. And this is of course not financial advice, but
Once people see that utility, Tim, I believe it's going to be absolutely lit. Like Liv said, pink dolls are lit. Obviously, and I've said it from the beginning, and I'll say it again, we didn't push the whole sale of any of this because the market took a crap on us, and then we wanted all of our community to benefit first. And trying to sell something like this, so complex of a system, Pleasureland isn't just like a little metaverse you go in and hang out in. It's not just a game. It's not just one little thing. It's going to be absolutely gigantic, and I don't think people understand the complexities. And next time we have a big AMA, I should really bring Charles, our developer, in here because he can say it the best. And this metaverse our Pleasureland is going to be absolutely huge. It's going to be the way things are done, all the integrations in it. Every platform we have is going to be integrated into it. It's going to be absolutely a juggernaut. And you see these sandboxes and all that, and you see Playboy with their pixelated boobies and I don't know. Me personally, I expected something a lot bigger from such a huge brand and such a well-known brand. I think Hef is dead, so Hef is probably rolling over in his grave, going, "What the heck are they doing? Why didn't they go to Pleasureland?" But that's just me. What the heck do I know?
And the utility that we have coming for like the people and the users and the creators in Pleasureland, like every Wednesday I usually want to crap my pants. I should invest in some diapers along with this coin too because of all the excitement and hype and the ups and downs. But like this Wednesday, like today, like just blew my mind, and I'm just like, all right, let's take the team to the ball game. Like let's go.
Yeah, today was an eye opener for everybody. As much as Liv is Liv just hammers the hours. She is our ninja. She is always doing something, and when it blows her mind, and she's right there behind the scenes, like me and Tim and Paul. When it blows our minds, we know it's going to blow your minds because like we've just been watching this puppy grow, and to actually see and hear like how crazy it's going to be is just like mind blowing. When you hear it from someone else, it's always more mind blowing. But when you really take it all in, and it's just like get him now because here within the next week or two or 3 or 4 very soon when we start really showing and showcasing these pink dolls and the pink pads and the utility, if you didn't have them and they're going to sell out, trust me. You're going to really feel bad when you have to buy them at 4 5 6x the price. So something to think about. Also, as far as Pleasureland goes, without getting too much into it, you guys will see more about it. Myself, and my mods and community will be working on doing some marketing collabs. We're going to be reaching out to other projects, communities, NFT communities, looking to do some collaborations, some partnerships, and some marketing partnerships. More to come on that, but I will be sending out myself or Liv or somebody will be sending out a ClickUp forum to just kind of saying, hey, who would you like to see us partner with? Who would you like to see us reach out to? If do you think it would fit? Do you think it would X, Y, and Z? So you'll be seeing that, and I will be doing an internal presentation in our Telegram once it's finalized. So that's going to be huge. It's all about eyeballs, right? It's all about eyeballs.
Yep.
And then Pleasure Nifty. Who's been breaking Pleasure Nifty? Who's been playing around Pleasure Nifty? Would that be Liv?
I don't break things. I mean, like it wasn't on purpose. No, but I have been absolutely working with our devs, and our dev team has been great with implementing this stuff. Sorry, just almost caught myself slipping. I was like, stop. But implementing the stuff, we've been doing some staff beta testing, looking at the process as a creator, kind of looking at how we build out the process. At the current moment, when we're looking back at everything, like there has been a little bit of developments that have taken a little bit longer that have changed. And some of the goals that we do have are getting creators and staff in for the beta testing as well. We will also be continuing to debug to get the platform ready. So not only that, this is kind of one of those things where we really want to make sure that this platform is perfect when we launch it, because this platform is going to be the backbone for launching all of the NFTs and the collections, especially for our company. So this is kind of why we've been taking so long to make sure that we're integrating all of those features. We really want to ensure that we are moving forward in a way that is conducive and that allows us to provide our creators and our users who monetize from NFTs the proper tools to go out into the community and just absolutely crush their game, whether it be generative, whether it be one of ones, whether it be your own sets of 1155 collections. Like this is really what we've been focusing on doing. So we are also starting to look at what needs to be done as we make these preparations to get everything all prepared so that we can lay everything out for you guys as well. So it's super, super exciting. I know that Tim has been super bullish even on the internal side. I don't know how he holds himself in when we're sitting there and talking with the community, but he's been doing quite a good job, and I'm going to toss it back over to him so that he can speak a little bit more about our ecosystem and Pleasure Network as a whole.
Yeah. Also, like I can understand that if you're not part of the process of that software creation of 3 products, then you probably only see the stupid memes and the soon is what you hear, and promise. But from our side, it's really difficult also not to be able to show everything from scratch. But normally, if you are a normal software company, at least I've done that as with my company, that you build software and you release it until you release it, and you maybe have a beta group, but you just build and create and publish your software whenever it's ready, and you don't do it because it has to be fast. Yeah, bug fixing needs to be fast, but like building software is all about user experience and bringing things together. And what we're also doing is like integrating multiple products and a community into one thing in the pleasure network, like the ecosystem that we're building. And that's like all our we always think about integrating everything with each other so that we have a network of creators, a network of people that are very smart and want to build software for that specific audience. The creators bring their audience to us, and we help them with their pleasures, and like it's all about that ecosystem. And the funny thing is that we are at this moment. Even like we are fine tuning, but we are kind of ready to begin this ecosystem journey that we're planning out for a long time, and we we need some fine tuning and some storytelling, and that takes some time, but it's so cool that we have everything that we wanted to start is almost like exactly as we imagined how it could be. Um, so yeah, I'm sorry that I can't tell everything what's in my head, but Tommy will make some slip of the tongue.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's I mean, months ago we were all dreaming about this day, and here it is. Like we are like after today, talking to all the devs, we know everything's complete. Everything's just got to be fine tuned. Everything's done though. The mass bulk of stuff is done. It's time to roll it all out and be smart about it, right? And this is where I love this. We were talking about it earlier, and I said, "Hey, the hard part's done." They're like, "No, the hard part's just begun." I go, "Yeah, you're right. The hard part for the dev's done. Now it's our turn for the hard part." And going forward, everything we launch is going to be amazing. It's going to be first of its kind, and the best of its kind. Even our pleasure nifty. Everyone talks about it, comparing it to OpenSea, and myself, I always call it on steroids, and it really is. And I'm going to say it's on steroids for the mere fact that if you work with OpenSea, it's not decentralized. It's always getting hacked. Ours is going to be truly decentralized. It's going to be pure peer-to-peer. I didn't even realize how peer-to-peer it was until talking to the devs again for another Wednesday that I've been talking to them for the last 6 months. And it's just going to be absolutely amazing. Like Liv said and Tim said, it's the backbone of everything we have going forward. NFTs, I believe, and I think the world is now starting to believe that everything's going to be NFT based. Everything, every industry. So this is going to be the backbone of like everything. And people are going to be coming to us going, "Hey, we want one. We want one." It's going to cost you. And that cost, we're going to take and we're going to put it into marketing. We're going to put it into building more platforms. It's just going to build our ecosystem even bigger. So you want it, you're going to pay for it. So yeah, going forward, I am very pleased with everything. And Paul, do you have anything to add? I want to throw a bone at Paul over there.
I think he was just standing up and losing internet or something.
There we
go.
Again. Time out? Okay. I knew he was getting up and going. I wanted to throw a curveball at him and say, "What's up, Paul? What do you got going on with investor relations?" He's got a lot going on. Him, Ove, and the team, they're doing some crazy stuff behind the scenes and really talking to some big people. And but yeah, now that he's there, he is. And Paul, Paul's been here since the beginning.
I had a small dog problem here. I'll just be short for a bit. Yeah, we're talking to some amazing people, new investors, some new collaborations, like talked earlier already. And we're going to do some amazing stuff, man. Really looking forward to it. Platforms are looking great. We're going to rock this bear market together.
Hell yeah. Yeah, Paul being here from the beginning, obviously. He's been here before me. One of our biggest whales, one of our biggest NFT whales, big buyer, big everything. From what I hear, I know his wife. Wink, wink. I do know his wife, though. She's part of our community as well. But yeah, I think personally we should probably go into some of the questions that were sent to me.
Yeah, sure.
All
yeah.
right.
So while you are looking for some questions, I would like to zoom in a little bit more on the decentralization and why we are doing that. Because I think that what you said, you referred to the meeting we had with Charles, I guess, where he explained how the money flow would work, and that's basically for every platform that we have created and that we will be creating. Um, is that we will not ever at one time hold anyone's fundings. So, like Celsius got wrecked, and they hold other people's assets, and then probably they got liquidated, or their margin was not good enough, and then they thought if people sell out, then we won't have funding. And you have a bank run. Well, we, we will never hold your funding. So there might be a little delay if you take it out, because there needs to be some kind of network verification if you are allowed to take that amount of an NSFW out of your account. But the smart contract that we are creating will hold a specific amount of your funds, and the creator will be able to take out the amount that you have paid for an NFT, or a post on Pleasurably, or a transaction in Pleasureland. Um, so, and we will be able to pick out our transaction fee from that smart contract, and the person that puts something in can take that out as well. So we will never have access to your funds, and you will have access to your funds unless you spend it all. But then the creator has access to your funds. So that's the good thing. So yeah, I think that that's totally different um, than the other companies. Even like an OnlyFans, they get all the money in, and then they distribute it at a specific moment. Yeah, with us, you will be able to download or to withdraw your funds at at any moment that you would like. So that's something that we stand for, and that we will always be yeah, taken care of.
Definitely. I agree 100%. I'm all about decentralization. I mean, I'm a little bit farther into decentralization than most, but yeah, I mean, just the decentralization, everyone talks about it and how wonderful it is. And comparing others to us and everything we build, we're trying to have as most decentralization as possible. Like Tim said, we're not a bank. We don't want your money. We don't want to be holding any of it at any time. We don't want to be when it comes to Pleasurably, when it comes to Metaverse, when it comes to especially our Pleasure Nifty, yeah, the amazing devs we have and the smart contracts they're building in. It's never held. What's the word I'm looking for? I can't think of the word. We never hold it. It's never in our custody. We're never in custody of your coins. We're never in custody of your money. It's always in custody of yourself. So, and we can't access it, which is a phenomenal thing. Or else
Uh,
you see the big bad things happen.
yeah, you always have to take care of your wallet security and your passphrases, because you can still get hacked. We can't stop that, but yeah, at least we will never hold your money, and that's something that I really find important, because yeah, I had recently some bad experience with that, and I'm always like decentralization. You should be able to get um, at your funds whenever you want it, unless you staked it for experience, so or something. But you chose to do that, and I think that you should be the one in control. Um, Tony, do we have the questions?
Yeah, we didn't have many. We had a couple that were sent in, and then obviously we'll take whatever questions you guys are asking, which I don't see anybody really asking too many right now. I think we're pretty open, and we pretty much say everything that's on our minds. So, but if you do have a question, please feel free. Now is the time to ask. All right. One of the questions was, when will the pink down minting start? Because it has been a few months since the announcement, and if
Yeah.
they would be released after all the passes are sold, what measures are we taking to market the NFTs considering the current market?
Shall I answer that one? So yeah, on the roadmap, we said that the pink dolls will be able to be minted as soon as 30 days after they sell out. Um, yeah, as I already said earlier, this AMA, they are not sold out yet, so we will not be able to mint them before that happens. Um, but we will have some surprise in a few weeks that will already give some utility to owning a pink doll minting pass, and yeah, I think that is quite special because normally you would have in NFT collections um, um, that you buy a some kind of dream that a collection strives for, and then at some point they will add a second collection and a third collection, and then maybe if they have enough funds, they will build some kind of game or utility added to it. But we will have before you will be able to mint your Pingo, we will have some utility already. You can probably experience a little bit something with your Pingo, and that's quite the other way around. So yeah, the measures that we are taking is that we are looking at every possibility. Um, um, every possibility that we can have to read within the gray area, the, the room that we have within the expectations and the things that we announced. We always try to do something. So we thought, hey, this takes too long. We want to go further. So we have to show what we already have been building, but because we have been building for a long time. So anyway, yeah, that's what we're doing. So I don't know if I answered the question.
Yeah, you nailed it, Tim. Yeah, most of the stuff you already I think we answered during the AM or during the update in general, but yeah, you hammered it home. All right, next one. Will you upload pictures of a Pleasure Network team and KYC reports on Pleasure Network website? I'll just answer this one. Yes, 100%. We had one out. If you really want to see the team and my sexy ass and Liv and everybody else, as far as leadership goes, it is on our white paper. But yeah, just going farther into it, as the website, we've had all of our dev teams like hammering our platforms, and the website was the last thing on our mind. We didn't give a flying rat's ass at that point. We just wanted to hammer things out. Now we're here. Everything's built. Now we have the website revamped, and we're going to be adding on as we go. As far as KYC reports, I'll let one of the others answer this because I didn't really understand that question. Would that make any sense to any of you? KYC reports?
Yeah, I know that you can do a KYC report from some kind of like if you do a security audit from your smart contract, you can supply them your details, your bank, your passport details, something like that, and then they can say that you're KYC verified, so that they
Oh,
know who you are and that you are saying that you're who you are. But yeah, I think we are all fully doxed, and I don't know what the KYC reports would add. We're not gonna um, supply any KYC report from our creators, but we will only allow KYC creators. So if that's the question, then yeah.
I think they want your phone number, Tim. They want it on the website.
Well, most people already have my address, so
Yeah.
it's very hard to find my phone number probably. Um, so yeah, I don't know why that question is
Yeah.
asked. So
All
if anyone who asked that wants to ask more about it, um, join a live session and we'll be able to answer it maybe. So yeah.
I think the last question we had is, what is a syrup pool and how were we involved? Obviously, it's over and by now, but I'll let Tim hammer that. Quick answer.
All questions to be answered by me. Okay. Yeah. So once we migrated to Polygon, um, we had to go to another decentralized exchange because the pancake swap exchange doesn't exist on Polygon network. And we chose QuickSwap. We could also have chosen Uniswap, but we picked QuickSwap. Um, and yeah, we had a great connection with them. They're also a startup, like ourselves, and really wanted to help us. So got in contact with them because we wanted to get whitelisted, of course, so that you can search our token and not need to copy paste that stupid contract address every time. Um, and yeah, we talked and we talked, and then they had some kind of LP mining, and I looked at it, and it was quite interesting. And like you hold LP tokens from, I don't know, our like NSFW and Matic pair at that time, and then you put it in their mining um, pool, and then you earn DQuick tokens, and that's some kind of other form of QuickSwap tokens um, with yeah, I don't know, APY of a certain percent, and then you can convert that back to Quick tokens, and then you can sell those tokens to um, LP other tokens, or you can stake your Quick tokens that you earned from your LP mining into a syrup pool. And a syrup pool is just, I don't know, I think you all heard from airdrops where new projects um, send a specific amount of tokens to a shit ton of a okay. Like a big big list of addresses, and then people either use it or not, and they sell it, or um, they hold it, or they don't even know that they have it. Um, but share pool is you put your quick tokens in a pool. You somehow say, I trust in this pool, and then you get some tokens from that. And then yeah, you can either sell the token or hold it. And I don't know what and how were we involved. Yeah, like this. So I thought the mechanism was quite cool, that you can stake your LP tokens and earn quick from it, and then put that back um, in the syrup pool to get more NSFW. So that was the idea, that we could get some new holders from that. I thought maybe some people already have the quick token and will stake it to earn some NSFW. Um, and I don't have the specific results yet, but we gained some holders. We also had some people that just uploaded their quick and down and withdrew their NFW and directly sold it. But yeah, we also got that LP mining part where everyone that had LP locked in that contract earned money. So yeah, I thought it was cool. We got some promotion from QuickSwap from it, and we are now a friend of QuickSwap as well, and that's also worth something, because yeah, Polygon is a very tight community, and yeah, being part of that and being accepted and introduced by other people, that's worth a lot. So yeah, I guess that's
You nailed it.
a good introduction or like answer for the syrup
Yeah.
pool.
Me, I would have said something very small. Would have taken 3 seconds. Tim hammered it out. I like pancakes. I like syrup. We were involved. That's what I would have said. I like Aunt Jemima. Did you want to? We'll answer a couple questions from the crowd. I only see a couple. Chow. To make onboarding easier with Apple Pay, etc., will the platforms have a built-in wallet so users can transact through all platforms without the need of getting into crypto wallets?
So I will also answer this one. So we are definitely looking into this, and if we are able to do that without being a custodial company that holding your funds, then that might be an option. And if we would be able to create some kind of plugin that other websites could use that as well. Yeah, of course, that's the whole idea, to make this ecosystem widely accepted everywhere, and that would be definitely something we strive for. But it has to make sense. If we would be creating that right now, and it would take a lot of extra work, or a lot of work in the beginning, because we have to combine three different platforms together, then we might postpone it until it makes more sense. But yeah, it would be very cool that you can just put one what do you call it, as well. So my phone was on mute, but my computer was not on mute. Fuck. Oh, pardon. I'm gonna-
Well,
what
those
is
scammers are trying to call Tim.
this? Okay, a little bit confused. So yeah, so that's what was the question?
There was none. You were done answering it.
Okay.
But yeah, I
There,
love that answer. Yeah,
there was
going
a
forward,
question.
guys. Oh, go ahead, Liv. We keep cutting each other off, and I'm like,
I know, I know. Sorry,
go ahead.
Tommy. There was a
Nope.
question in Telegram, just because I know that we're not keeping a closer eye on over there, and I promised that we would address this and to keep watching. So I'm probably going to mess your name up. I'm sorry, but Gaz Sir maybe had a question. He wanted clarity on the numbers behind the pleasure passes and users online, and he was wondering about the amount of people's wallets, or people versus wallets, participated since the open beta testing.
Yeah, that's a loaded question. I think somebody answered it, but I'll say the same thing. There were a lot of people that had multiple wallets, right? And they might have bought different NFTs from Triple X Nifty in different wallets, and they might have, X, Y, and Z. We all gained pleasure passes for many reasons. And I think a lot of them are just extras that other people had, because I know some people that had three. I know some people that had six because they had two wallets, and they participated in many ways. So I want to say we have about 150 users, right, as far as from the user side,
Yeah,
roughly.
but
So,
I can fill in that question, because the amount of users that we have was about 150, but the amount of addresses that you can add more addresses to your account. So the unique accounts that were created um, is about 150, and they are unique to email address. So you can always create more accounts, but um, yeah, so it's about 150 unique addresses. And I don't know, we can query the amount of wallets that are linked, but I don't think it's really that important. Um, but I think that 150 people, um, from all the people that had Pleasure Pass, it's quite good. It's way more than that you usually do with a little beta out roll for a software
yeah,
company that hasn't released any product yet. So it's quite good. We had a lot of feedback, a lot of statistics. We designed a flow how things would work, and then you click through it, and then you say, yeah, that definitely works like that. And then you look at the data, and then it doesn't work like that. So then you're like, oh, maybe I'm biased because I know how it works. So yeah, that's really really been helpful. So I think I already answered more than the question again.
yeah. There's a couple. How many do you want to answer, Tim? You want to do a couple more?
Yeah, sure.
Are the cost of a paid post on Pleasurably calculated from NSFW to USD or USD to NSFW? Which currency determines the price of a post? I'm guessing it's going to be the same. It's going to be based on USD, but I'll let Tim answer, or Liv.
No, Paul should do it. He's been quiet all the time. I can say something about it. Or do you want to try it, Paul?
So the price of content on our platforms would be calculated in US dollars and then converted to NSFW for you to pay in NSFW. So,
Boom. Short and quick. Tim's would have took 10 minutes to say.
Yeah, but you can also no, but it's both basically. You can define your favorite pair or your favorite currency. For example, you want always have $10 for your post, and you say my preferred currency is dollars, and then it will be automatically converted to NSFW. But you can also do my favorite is NSFW, and I always want a million NSFW for this post. Basically.
Just to answer Chow about the Chatterbait tokens, one thing, Chow, everyone's got to be careful is if you hold people's money, you have to have a banking license. So that's where a lot of places are. We have to be very, very careful. That's why we're doing a real decentralized way where we're never in contact where we're holding your money, we're holding your funds. It's never in our custody. If it's in our custody, you have to have a banking license. So a lot of places don't have that, but they do hold your tokens. So unless it's in a smart contract, then it's totally different because there's no custody to that. But all right, Jay has a question. AMA, he says, how can we convince non-crypto creators to embrace a crypto platform? It's an entirely different world than the ease of fiat. This is how we make people go mainstream, right? This is probably the toughest question and the toughest thing to do in general. Liv, you look like you want to talk.
Yeah, no, I have the answer for this. Like it's education, obviously. Like we have to prepare our community, other communities, people, creators, everybody start engaging the creators on this is the decentralized way to earn money that doesn't get held from us. Like Tim mentioned earlier, we are going to be defining the Creator Academy and the Crypto Academy, but we really do hope to bridge that gap. And I think that bridging that gap is really what's going to take us to being mainstream, because right now there is multiple crypto solutions, of course, but if you don't take the time to educate the creators, then there's still no full connection. So I think that we're really going to I know that we're really going to focus on bringing that education to the creators. And like I said, just stay tuned. Tim mentioned a couple of things. We're working on defining it, and it is definitely a different world from the ease of use of fiat. But you have to understand, these creators and even the creators that we have on our platform, these creators, however, are used to going out and looking for their money anyways. They're going to other platforms. They're traveling across the different platforms. They're hiring different companies to sit there and promote their ads. Like we said, our company, our ecosystem, we're providing the tools, and we are also going to look at providing the education, because once you get it, after you get past that first transaction, it rolls. It rolls, and it gets easier, and it gets easier with every single time. And we're putting the control of their own selves into power. We're empowering creators, and that's what we said that we were going to do from the beginning. So everything is done on the smart contract, and I can't wait. Like I'm excited. I really want to. I'm not going to, because I'll keep going.
Yeah,
it's amazing.
Yeah, and I think that the creator enablement is something that we are really aiming for, and I don't think that the crypto part is a problem for the creator, as long as they see that they are in control, because they have been not in control for a very long time, and like the whole industry. Yeah? It's not only content creators, but like the whole adult industry is being fucked over. Like I need to learn that, not swearing.
Jar is overflowing right now.
I'm an emotional guy. They're being screwed over for a very long time. I don't know why that I'm on Do Not Disturb, and it still comes through my thing. Yeah, I think that the I don't. I'm gone. I don't know what I was talking about.
Your train of thought is gone at this point. It's all right. I think we'll probably just we're rounding up about an hour. Let's see. I think Chow has another question. We might as well just bang this one out too. Is Moon Lab reaching out to high-profile content creators? Where'd it go? Oh yeah. Are there some already committed to creating an account on Pleasurably platforms? I'll let Liv probably take this one again.
Me take this one.
I can start off with it. Oh, there you go.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go ahead.
So essentially, is Moon Lab reaching out to high-profile content creators? So to break this in, because this is actually 2 questions, Chow, it's 2 questions, just teasing you. No, but to break this down, we have Moon Lab really focused on being our, as Tim would say, inputters. They really give us a lot of feedback. They help build out the framework for our marketing, build out our plans for down the road. And as we did mention, we will be working with Moon Lab throughout the remainder of the year. So that means that while at the present moment, that is not the goal, surprisingly, but that is not what we have them focused on in this moment. Do not get upset. It doesn't mean that we don't have plans for further down the road. And then to speak to, are there some already committed? Well, we have received, again, like I said, a wait list that we do have pending those creators, and some of those creators are those higher profile content creators that you mentioned. So we are waiting to have them come on board anyways. I'm not going to name drop because I don't want to hold them accountable for having to check their emails, because that's normally how we send it out. We send it all out via email, but we do have everything kind of being worked on. If you definitely want to start soft shilling your favorite creator, because that's what I started doing on my socials. I've been like, hey, we have this platform, by the way, sign up. Definitely you can do that and refer them over to our community, and we will look into them. So exactly. So if you want, send them over to our Discord, send them over to our Telegram, or you can just refer them to pleasurably.com. We do have a sign up page there. And yeah, let's get the ball rolling.
Awesome answer. Yeah, awesome answer. Especially right now, once the NSFW payments are put into it, it's on and popping, baby. It's gonna go through the freaking roof. And I was saying it earlier in our Telegram chat that, you know, everyone's always like, "You're so early. You were so early." We are so freaking early. And when you look at our ecosystem that we're building right now, and we built basically, now we're just rolling it out, right? It's going to be absolutely gigantic. Right now, it's going to go from 10 to 150. We're pushing on 200. Just in Pleasurably alone, we're pushing on 200 users. Eventually, it's going to be 2,000, 20,000, 200,000. Imagine what your token price, and imagine like the eyeballs we're going to have at, you know, as we go. If you don't think this is going to the moon, you are on dope. You are on crack. You are smoking crack and dope together, and then shooting it in yourself, because you have no idea. You're high as hell, and you don't know what's going on. It's going to be absolutely nuts. Like, this is Ethereum at $7. I bought Ethereum at $7. I say it all the time. This is Ethereum at $7. We are going to be absolutely huge. We're not Ethereum, obviously, but again, ecosystem wise and how early we are, and same with Pleasurably, same with our Pleasure Nifty, our marketplace. We're going to start with 10, 100, 1,000. As crypto becomes more mainstream and more people know about us, we're just going to be gaining more users, and it's just going to be absolutely huge. Look at the price now. Look at everything now. Come back in a year. I guarantee you're going to be feeling really good about what you're doing. I'm going to have gold grills, gold teeth.
Don't do it, Tommy. It's 2022.
Alice Spinner on there too. No.
Rob, the jewelry store finna make me some grit. Sorry.
Diamond teeth, boy. Diamond teeth.
Yeah. That's a good one, Jay. Yeah. If you don't buy Pleasure Coin, you're on meth.
That's messed up, man.
It is. Let's see. Yeah, I don't see any more questions from the audience. I'm kind of peeking in the Telegram. I don't see nothing. What else? Anybody else have any questions? If not, we'll probably just wrap it up, right, guys and gals?
Yeah, I think that it was very nice to give you a little update, to be answering your questions. Sorry for me being called 8 times during this AMA. I put everything on Do Not Disturb, but my computer was kind of ignoring that, I think. So I think I'm gonna call back that number in a few minutes, and I wish you all very best and a good evening or day. And I don't know if anyone else wants to say some thing. Paul, Tommy, Liv.
No, I'll just answer Chow. Chow, you're going to send me a DM whether I say yes or no, aren't you? Go ahead, buddy.
All
He's
right.
already got it.
Enjoy your day and talk to you soon, guys. Bye bye.
Thanks for joining, everyone.